Zach, come on.
What?
Let's go.
I gotta flex. I got my Yeezys.
Come on.
I gotta flex.
We're gonna be late for our flight.
We're not gonna be late. We showed up 4 hours early.
We have made it through security. Zach has his shoes on, and we are now about to catch a plane to Orlando. It is officially the new year, 2025. Happy New Year to you. Today is January 2nd. We are hopping on a plane going to Orlando because Bandai Fest is this weekend. So I only got to play in one store regional, and that regional didn't do well. So I didn't earn my invite yet. There is a last chance qualifier tomorrow, which Zach and I won't be participating in. I think Luke is also going to try to participate in it as well. He is actually driving down, and we're taking a flight. Luke decided to go last week, so we will see him shortly. So we have the LCQ tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday is actual Bandai Fest. If I don't get into nationals, I do have side events planned, so I will be around the venue just hanging out. This is the first time that I'm actually traveling for a One Piece event. Typically I'm traveling for Pokemon, and I've taken flights and stuff before, but I've never experienced a Bandai event of this level. The biggest event that I've played in was the regional. That was at Gen Con, which is like 700 people, I think. So we'll see how it goes. Our flight's in about an hour and a half at this point. We came pretty early. CVG running like a spinning top through security super quickly at our gate. So tonight we're gonna get down there, get to our Airbnb. We're going to go to Disney Springs, hang out for a little bit. We do have a reservation for Planet Hollywood, so we're gonna eat dinner and then going back to the B&B to test for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in my deck list now. I'm playing Shanks this weekend. I did bring an L for side events if I decide I want to pivot. Zach is playing Lucci, per usual. Luke, I think, is playing a Nell, guaranteed this weekend. He did very well with it at the Troll and Toad tournament, so he's just going to ride that train till the wheels fall off, and then the train gets new wheels in 10, which is crazy. It's going to be a fun, long weekend. Let's get to it. We have arrived in Orlando. There's a few people on our plane. We actually have 2 people locally that already have their invites, so they're down here. Then we ran into a few other players from Colorado, I think.
Yeah, they were from Denver.
They're from Denver. And they're here for nationals. And then we ran into somebody else who had an ace tattoo. Was not playing One Piece though. Just a weird coincidence. But we are able to check in Terminal B. So we're gonna go to baggage claim and then try to find the check-in space. So we can go ahead and knock it out today instead of worrying about it tomorrow. So we are staying in a tiny home Airbnb. So quick little Airbnb tour here. This is the 1 bedroom. So bedroom here, great. All right, ready? We're gonna turn this around. This is the rest of the house. Oh, and we finally picked up Luke. There he is.
Hello. We have a new addition.
We do have a reservation for Planet Hollywood at Disney Springs at 8:15. We're gonna head over to Disney Springs, just hang out for a little bit before our reservation, and come back, start testing for tomorrow. There's always got to be one, Luke. Today is game day. It is 6 a.m. on Friday. Today is the day of the last chance qualifier. Luke is actually going to try to get an on-site last-minute sign-up, so we are up and at 'em early today. Deck list submitted the night before, everything in fresh sleeves, ready to go. There's 512 people playing in the last chance qualifier. I don't know how many people are making it into nationals, but we'll see if Shanks can get us there. We've made it to the convention center. Luke has sprinted in to get in line to see if he can get into this last chance qualifier. It's about 6:45 a.m. and the venue doesn't open till 9, so we're checked in. So me and Zach, there he is, are just gonna hang out for a little bit. Got my coffee this morning, got a little bit of breakfast. I should be good to go. Again, I'll see if Shanks can take us to the promised land and get us into nationals today. Okay, we found couches to kind of hang out on for the time being. Luke has found one to sign up for the LCQ, and it's kind of pandemonium over there at the moment. He sent me these pictures, and it just looks crazy over there right now because I think it's so many people trying to sign up for the LCQ on site. With that being said, I went over to try to figure out where check-in is for the people that are already in the LCQ, and I was told that they couldn't tell me the location of check-in even though we are already registered for the event. So again, registered for the event, paid the money already, like we are in, deck list submitted, but they can't tell me where check-in is. They were like, well, general admission for the LCQ. I'm like, we're not in general admission. I am signed up for the event. Like I have the 2D code on my Bandai app, like we're ready to go. And they're like, oh, well, it's gonna be in the same place. It better not be, because if they're doing the LCQ in the same place that they're doing check-in, we are going to start at 1:30 p.m. today. With the amount of people that are there for the actual like on-site LCQ, there's no way that check-in and LCQ admission is in the same place. But you know, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I think the event starts at 10:30. Check-in starts at 9. So like, we'll figure it out. We got time. We are officially checked in, ready to go. Shut up. First pack for Zach out of his entry packs. Insane. But we get, what, 6 packs of 08? 6 packs of 08, and we get an offline and 2 online regional packs too. So pretty decent for just playing in an LCQ. But I'm gonna go ahead and get these packs cracked here. Okay, Kaido. Oh, Dawn pack. 2 leader packs in a row feels kind of bad. I think this is Chopper. Yep. Oh my god, another Dawn pack. No, dude, what is this? What are we doing? Okay. Let's see what we get here. Offline regional, we have Nekamamushi. Online regional, we have Das Bones. Online regional 2, we have, Tony Chopper. Well, time to put our wristband on and we're good to go. The bulk gremlin in me is winning right now. So we get down here, I plug everything in last night, like my camera, my phone, and when I woke up this morning, I realized my charging tower that I brought wasn't working. So I had to go find somewhere that sells the actual wall port so I can charge all of my stuff all weekend. Luckily, in the venue, there is a FedEx office, and found a wall port. $20 down now, but at least I can charge my stuff outside of my like power bank that I've been kind of abusing for the morning, I guess. Zach and I are checked in for the LCQ. Luke is second in line for like on-site registration. I don't know how he does it. Like genuinely, I don't understand how he does it. Dude is scrappy and just knows how to get into events apparently. But yeah, we're checked in, ready to go. It's game time now. I did shed the hoodie, started to get a little sweaty. You know, we're in Florida, but it was like 40 degrees this morning. So a little bit colder than what I'm used to down here. But also like, I'm not doing the Disney walk around either, so I don't know. Hoodie's in the backpack just in case I need it later. We have a second wave of people starting to file in right now. I have been trading with a few people in the venue already, and trades are so far so good. I got a little more bling for Shanks. Picked up 2 alt dragons. Solid. Pretty happy about that, can't lie. Now I just need like 2 more dragons and 4 Shanks, and I should be good. Unless I want to start like picking up radical beams and all of that stuff. I'm not playing the alt art Rayleighs because the secret Rayleigh is better than the alt art Rayleigh in terms of what it looks like, I promise. What? The secret Rayleigh being better than the alt art Rayleigh?
The alt art Rayleigh looks way better. The blue looks awesome.
You're out of your mind, dude. The secret Rayleigh with the sword? Shut up.
Awesome.
There's a reason that the secret and the alt art are the same price. That's because the secret is better looking.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, brother?
How are you?
Look at us Pokemon players here.
I'm just doing my best. I learned all my cards a week ago.
What are you playing?
Shanks.
W.
Good deck.
The last time I played Series was like OP5.
Okay, because I saw you posted on Twitter. I was like, I could have sworn you were like dipping your toes in.
Yeah, but since 5, like the meta has changed quite. Yeah, like I have no idea what half the
He
cards
had,
do.
he had to go, you know, take down worlds and stuff too.
Yeah.
You absolute gremlin, dude.
That was a hassle.
All right, well, we take the L in round 1 against Purple Luffy. Very, very close game. I was a 1K counter off from winning that game. Really close game. My board was double Shanks, Beckman, and then obviously like my leader Shanks. And he had 2 blockers up, and I was like, well, there's no way I'm swinging for game here. So I was like, I could go to try to control the board. Ended up getting a Lin off the board, but I ended up being, like I said, 1K counter away. Feels bad. They haven't told us how many invites are going out yet, which I find that to be a little bit weird. I feel like they should know at this point, right? But it is what it is. We keep trucking along. We keep grinding. I don't think I'll end up dropping until I go like X3, but I want to know how many invites they have. Because if it's like top 128, then sure, there's 512 of us. Also for playing Event Pack 5, they handed this out as we were playing. They didn't hand it out with everything, so let's see what we can snag here. And we got ourselves a nice koala alt art. Now it's time to find everybody. Speak of the devil. Did you win? No.
Out of the entire room of Blackbeard, Shanks, Dofi players, round 1 Nami.
Shut up. Luke.
It was close. It came down to whether or not his last card in life was a trigger. If it wasn't, he lost the game.
Interesting.
So,
it is the day of being a 1K counter short against Purple Luffy. And honestly, Purple Luffy is starting to remind me of Mew VMAX. It's just that deck that's like the bane of my existence. Because I swear, every time I play Purple Luffy, I'm always in like a really good position, and then I get to the point where it's like they just have just enough to get by. So now we are 0-2 after round 2. Depending on how many invites they give out, a few X3s get in. So that's kind of like the line for me. So right now, kind of back against the wall. But this happened in Peoria, if I remember correctly. I was 0-1-2 in Pokemon. I was about to drop from the event and ended up playing and then winning in for day 2. So I don't know, dude. If I can avoid Purple Luffy the rest of the day, because like I said, just bane of my existence, I should be okay. But I don't think anyone else is done yet. I don't see Zach. I don't see Luke. So we're going to keep chugging along. Luke, and now gaming?
we're gaming.
Against Dofi? Oh, well, Dofi's just a free win.
Yeah, it really is.
And a lot of the room is Dofi.
Give me more.
There is a lot.
Give me more.
It's annoying. Oh, I'm mad. I'm molding already. We're in an LCQ. I came out here for the vibes, and I'm molding.
Maybe I should have just played an L today, but an L has a bad Purple Luffy matchup, so that, like, I wouldn't have changed anything for me.
They keep saying that. I don't think it's true.
I keep winning those games. So.
I keep winning those games.
Zach did misplay, so he's a little angry at himself right now, but it's fine. We're down here for the vibes. I'm not going to let him be angry the entire time. I won't allow it. We are getting chilies later.
And if we scrub out too quick, we get them twice in a day.
Double, triple dippers? Sextuple dippers? We may be down, but we're not out. Round 3 ends in a dub against Robin. I'm sorry, Cole. Again, just very close games. Robin's a terrible matchup for Shanks because they just banish when they attack, right? And it hurts Shanks so bad to not be able to gain that resource from life. And honestly, they had me dead to rights. So I was like, I can live the Purple Luffy 10K attack, right? I was like, I can live that, and it should be fine. And then they go tap 7, rush Sanji, and I go, I'm not living this. They swing 7, I take it. My last life was Rad Beam, and I had a Rad Beam and a 2K counter. That way I was able to counter out of a 10K swing, and that just won me the game. But right now, sitting at a solid 1 and 2, back against the wall, but pressure makes diamonds, you know? I heard I'm not the only 1-2 in the room right now.
No. We take
Free wins? Free wins?
We take free wins.
But you lost.
Yeah, but I have a real win.
So do I now.
Yeah, but I have one before you.
That's true. One thing that's really cool about Bandai Fest is the fact that there's just so many people just doing so much stuff. Because there's like trades going on, people playing. Like there's just kind of people everywhere for a bunch of different card games. And I think that's neat.
played Shank's Mirror, and my opening hand was pretty bad. And he won flip. So I ended up having to go 14 at lead on my 9-down turn, so you could tell how bad my hand was. But I actually almost won because I don't really know what he did, but he kind of like stopped swinging at life at some point. He got double Shanks down and Rayleigh, and so I was like, okay, his board is cracked. Just start swinging at my Shanks. I'm like, what are you doing, man? I'm just going to counter out of it.
Right.
Like, I'm just not letting you get this. And so I countered out of all his swings, and then I went for game. I think that was my only line. He had like a 5-card hand, so I went for it, and he had 0 life, and he was able to counter out of all of it.
Just happens.
And I was like, I think I could have ordered that a little bit differently. Swung with Roger first, maybe, but it was what it is. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know this game well enough to know like where I actually messed up.
Right.
So like maybe I could have played a blocker and tried to get out of it, but I think he had enough. Like, I think he had enough swings where he just kills me on the crackback no matter what.
Right.
So I think it's like go for it, and I lose anyway.
We're on a bounce back. I've gone from 0-2 to 2-2. Last round I played Robin. This round I played Purple Luffy again. So I've played 3 Purple Luffy today, but this time I was able to get over the hump to go to 2-2. So I was just able to respond to all of his blockers with like Ben Beckman's essentially, and then Rayleigh's. And then at one point, they just played the blocker Onami and had 0 life, and I was just able to slam Roger, and we're just golden.
Dude, Shanks dog walked me. It was bad. I didn't see a Lucci the whole game.
Feels terrible.
I couldn't do anything. I saw my life. I took 1, and it was like an Ice Age or a Tempest kick. It was an event. And then it was Jack, Gecko, Kaido, Lucci. That was my life. It was miserable.
That sounds awful.
It was awful. I didn't see a single 2K.
You're 1-3?
I got puddinged 4 times.
4 times?
4 times. I lost to Dofi. So when I'm losing my auto win, I'm gonna take that as a sign to go do something else.
Just as the boys are starting to drop, I'm starting to catch my fire. What's going on? All right, if you would have told me walking into this that in 5 rounds I would play 4 Purple Luffy, I would have told you that you're a liar, but that's what happened. In actuality, I'm 3-2. But they did just announce before this round that only top 16 are getting invites. And granted, it is regional pricing, so like top 64 does get a Shirahoshi. And I'm not interested in that. I wanted my Nats invite, and now that I don't have my Nats invite, I was like, you know what? I'm done. So I played it out. My opponent ended up losing. I asked them, hey, you playing out for top 64? He's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, well, you won then, because I'm not gonna win and then drop like some sort of degenerate. But anyway, you know, so 3-2 in actuality, 2-3 on paper. And now we're gonna go see what we can get into here and get ready for tomorrow, because I got I have a side event to play in tomorrow and Sunday. All right, I have to stop doing food reviews, but when you come to the biggest McDonald's in the world and they have pizza available, it's kind of hard to say no when you've never tried a McDonald's pizza before. It looks great. I'll give it that. Oh, it's hot. It is hot. See what McDonald's pizza has to offer. It's not terrible. I'm not like blown away by it. I'm impressed for McDonald's pizza. I mean, I'd probably order it again. Sir, what are you doing? We have one-piece side events to play in tomorrow.
I can multitask.
What are you doing? Sir, what are you doing? I thought you were playing Lucci.
Nah, I was molding too hard. Now I gotta play something else.
Today's Saturday. We're actually getting ready to go to the venue right now. Luke has a Dragon Ball Masters side event at 11:30. Zach and I have a one-piece side event at noon that we're playing in. It is really nice to not have to get up really early and get to the venue. Now, granted, I know I'm not in the main event like I typically would be for a Pokemon event, but sleeping in for a card game event, kinda nice, I gotta say. I am truly enjoying myself. Besides the top 16 invite thing, truly truly enjoying myself at my first Bandai event. So that took 3 minutes to record. What even is this line? This is why you allow badge pickup on Friday instead of on Saturday, because then you have stuff like this. Okay, so after 2 hours of waiting, I guess they saw, oh, nobody's here for our noon side events. So they gave us side event, like priority registration, I guess. I have my badge now. I have my goodies. We'll go over this after I get checked in for my One Piece side event that was supposed to start about 15 minutes ago. Okay, this whole check-in process kind of been a little bit of a mess, if I'm being completely honest. Yesterday was pretty smooth, like very well ran. Today, it's all over the place, dude. People are telling us to go certain places, and then we're being told that it's not at this place, we have to go here. Like it's everywhere. I will say they do seem understaffed, but I've been to Pokemon events where they're understaffed and it still runs smooth. Now, granted, they have to run like 5 or 6 different games here, but still, I don't know if that's a good excuse for them being so unorganized. We were waiting in line. We had people that were missing their side events. They came over and said, if you are playing at a 12 p.m. side event, come here, rush over here with us, and that's what we had to do. So now, at least we're here. But let's check out what we got in our goodie bag for Bandai Fest here. Flyer for a Gundam Gacha game. Oh, W. What is this? Road to the Future. Oh, it's just like showing off product that is coming later in the year. But still, really cool. We have a Digimon Liberator. This is comic, but this is a manga. It is read backwards, and it's just a full Digimon Liberator manga. That's pretty cool. Digimon Liberator is a manga based on the card game, so it is a card game manga. I think that's pretty cool. Will I play Digimon? No, I will not. This is the game guide for everything. You can get these from like your local events. Gundam flyer, showing off the new Gundam trading card game. We get this sick Luffy promo, 10 drop 12K. It's just a vanilla 10 drop 12K, but promo's really cool. And then we get our pack of Bandai Fest cards. Now this has cards for all the card games, so it's the One Punch Man Action Point. There's a few other things in here as well, so we're just gonna go through them here. So One Punch Man Action Point. This is Battle Spirit Saga, right? Oh. Star Blessed Draw, okay. This is what I was coming for, the Luffy, which is great. We have Digimon Liberator promo, and then we have this. What is this? Oh, this is for Masters, not Masters, Super. Son Goku promo. Okay, we are 1-0 in the first side event for 128. There's only 4 rounds for us, and if we win, we get 30, or you go 4-0, you get 30 prize wall tickets. So it's not as big of an event as we thought it was, because we thought we were in the 256. Apparently we aren't. So there's that. Anyway, round 1, I played the Shanks Mirror. Ended up taking down the Shanks Mirror. They were playing Red Force, which that card always intrigued me, but now I understand that it is actually for the mirror match. So I was like, maybe we put a Red Force then. I don't know. It was really good in our matchup. But the poor organization of this entire event just continues. And, you know, we are waiting hours to actually get our like entry packs for this event. The event started an hour late because, you know, they couldn't get anyone into the venue. So overall, just not ran very well. All right, we take an L in round 3 against Dofi. So I am 2-1, 3-1 gets 15 side event tickets, and that means I can at least go get one of the mats that they have. And I think that would be pretty cool. But also, like, we're in a side event tomorrow too, so I may just hold on to my tickets and then go to the prize wall tomorrow. But I think everybody will be doing that, and I don't know if I want to wait in any more lines, dude. I've waited in lines all day for everything. All right, well, started off 2-0. Wheels fell off. Final 2 rounds, lost to back-to-back Dofi. The first game, I just didn't have any early game counter, and it just kind of, you know, bit me. And the second game, I had plenty of counter in my hand, and then I got putting to 5 into a lot of top end. So I really didn't have anything to go off of. Also, my last round opponent, not friendly at all, like did not pass the vibe check. This entire event, dude, it has been so pleasant with the One Piece community and everything, other than my last opponent. Whether you're playing in side events at Nationals, it's not that serious. Truly, it's not. But again, like, other than that, I've had wonderful interactions. The One Piece community has been fantastic. It's my first time going to a bigger event like this other than like Gen Con. So I've no complaints. I'm not gonna let one person ruin my day, you know? I may not play Digimon, but I do thoroughly enjoy me some Professor Terriermon. Genuinely. We are back in the Airbnb. We decided to leave the venue. The Bengals played at 8 p.m., so we decided to go somewhere to catch the game. The Bengals did pull out a win, meaning tomorrow, if the Dolphins lose to the Jets and the Broncos lose to the Chiefs, the Bengals are in the playoffs. So, Jets, 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 Jets. And I don't know what the Chiefs do because I hate them. But either way, today, kind of a madhouse. I think tomorrow will probably be a little bit better now that we don't have to check in and stuff. But we're planning on getting to the venue a little bit early to try to get a reservation for the Bandai store. They do have EBO1 here. They do have leader collections or extra leader collections here because I did pick up one today because I did pre-order one on Premium Bandai. Here it is in all of its glory. Leaders, bada bing, bada boom. Also, Zach has created a monster when he bought me this Alt Ben Beckman for Christmas. I picked up my 3rd Alt Dragon today and side events, and shout out to Zach, different Zach that I'm not here with, but Zach had 2 of the Alt Shanks where I have not been able to find them anywhere. Trades have been going crazy all weekend. But tomorrow, One Piece Finals, final day of Bandai Fest. And we have another side event to play in at 12, so I'll see you then. We've arrived at the venue. Spectators can't get in until 10. We are here at about 9. We're just gonna walk around a little bit. I still need to find Alt Shank stuff. I need to find 1 more Dragon and 2 more Alt Shanks. I posted in the One Piece groups on Facebook just to see if anybody, you know, could possibly have them and meet up today. No responses, so starting off strong. But we do have a reservation for Bandai now, so we'll be able to get in and then go to the shop and be able to buy stuff. And I'm just fingers crossed they have EBO1 ready for us. Okay, I did come over to the stream area to watch the top 16 game. I did use my 11 a.m. reservation. They were out of all the sleeves. They were out of EBO1. They were out of pretty much everything. So I did just pick up another leader collection. Only $15. Like there's no reason not to pick this up. Let's be completely honest here. But I'm not really interested in any of the leaders in this. So this will end up going towards the trade binder. So we're gonna go ahead and toss that in there for the day. Still looking for 2 Shanks and a Dragon. Haven't seen anybody with them yet. There's a giant Shanks over there, and I think that one is really cool because you see a lot of details on the card that you can't see on like the actual card itself without really looking. So it being blown up huge looks really great. We're ripping packs while watching stream.
Perfect experience.
You're not lying. Shout out Tyranitar for real. All right, we are 2 for 2 for the 12 p.m. event starting late. It is now 12:30. What is it? 12:30, 12:40, something. 12:30. So we're 30 minutes behind. Still no notification. So we've just been kind of hanging out here in the side event area. I feel like everybody hanging out in the side event area is waiting for this One Piece event to start. But again, like, organization of these events has just been a nightmare all weekend long. Bulk gremlin that I have created over the weekend, just so much bulk, so much.
About to have more.
You know, Luke, it's only fitting. It's only fitting. This does look really good though. Never gonna die. Just ate some lunch, dropped off the bulk to the car. Jose sent me a message on Twitter and said, hey, I have something for you. So he's in Digimon side events. We're gonna go see what he's got. I'm thinking I might know what it is. And if I get a Pokemon card at a Bandai event, I'm going to be so happy. What you got?
Fly, baby. Fly
Yes. I knew.
Fly away.
I knew. I was like, I said coming over here, I was like, if I get a Cramorant at a Bandai event, I'm going to be so happy.
I had them for the longest. I was going to do a Gen Con, but I forgot.
Yeah, it's fine. I appreciate you. All right, brother. Hey, best of luck.
You too.
Seeing you. Hold on, is this the burger here?
Yep.
Mark your calendars. Details will be coming very soon.
Am I going to Dallas?
I still consider myself a relative newcomer to the One Piece world.
Who would have ever thought Black Yellow Luffy would come into Nationals and take it down? I was told that deck died. Apparently, it's just good. Who would have thought, you know? Shout out to Cross, dude. He's just... I got to watch him play a few times this weekend. Dude's just insane at One Piece. Union Arena Final happening right now. I don't want to go watch that. I'm going to go use my 5 p.m. reservation for Premium Bandai, grab another leader collection. I'll probably buy some JJK Union Arena sleeves too, just because they have the Itadori sleeves still. Yeah, and then it's just waiting for the concert. I think the concert starts at 6:30, and I don't want to miss it. So we're just kind of hanging out till then. I'm hoping I can find somebody that has 2 alt Shanks and wants to part with them because I need them. Bandai Fest has come to a close. We are now leaving the venue. Seeing all of that live, peak. Very happy that we stayed. Now it's back to the Airbnb. Gonna get some dinner, watch some Sunday Night Football, and then tomorrow is travel day home. I have returned home from Orlando, but I need to explain to you how cooked the return home was for me. So Luke drove down. Luke leaves at like 8 a.m., right? And me and Zach are just finishing up cleaning of the Airbnb and just getting everything together because we're just like, you know what? Our flight's not until tonight, so let's just go ahead, go to the airport. We're gonna check out of the Airbnb by 11. We're like, you know what? We're gonna go to the airport, just hang out, grab some food, and just chill until we have to go to our gate at like 7 o'clock. So we get to the airport about 12:30-ish, and we're just kind of hanging out. I go grab a coffee, we find some like comfy chairs to sit in, and we're just chilling. About 1:30, 2 o'clock, I get a text message, hey, your flight has been canceled. All right, that kind of sucks. That's Sunday into Monday, and then Monday moving forward, Cincinnati got like 16 inches of snow or something crazy. But the flight that came in that morning was only 30 minutes delayed, so we thought we were cool. So I'm like, all right, no big deal. I'm just gonna reroute the flight. We'll get home today. So I'm looking, can I fly to Chicago? Can I fly to Nashville or something along those lines, just to kind of see if we can fly into anywhere else to get closer to home. Unfortunately, it looked like CVG just landed all flights to CVG. Like, no flights can get into CVG whatsoever. So I'm like, all right, let's see when the next flight to CVG is, because if it's like, we were supposed to land at like midnight, right? So I'm like, if we land at like 2 or 3 a.m., oh well, at least we're home. No, there is no flights on Tuesday. The next flight out is like Wednesday at noon, and it is Monday. So we get in line to go up to the desk to see if there's any way that they can put us on a flight with like a sister company or something like that. And one of the people that they were talking to ahead of us said, hey, there's no flights out until Wednesday. They're not doing anything for anybody. They're not giving anybody anything. So, you know, if I were you, I would just go grab a hotel. Obviously, I'm not wanting to get home 2 days later. Zach is not wanting to get home 2 days later. So we go, what are we to do? Let's just rent a car. And that's what we did. So about 2:30, 3 o'clock p.m., we go down to Enterprise, we rent a car, and we go from Orlando to Cincinnati. It's supposed to be like a 13-ish hour drive, not counting stops. That's if we go like non-stop. Obviously, we had to stop for stuff. Ended up being like 15 or 16 hours. We did run into a little snow in Knoxville. So it ended up being like 15 or 16 hours in the car because our flight got canceled. Overall, I had a great time at the event. I did end up getting home Tuesday morning at like 6:30 a.m. Just a minor hiccup in the grand scheme of things, honestly. I am really excited for One Piece Day in Dallas. The more that I think about it and the more that I talk to people about it, I really want to get into it. So here's to hoping that I can actually get my tickets on the 12th. Once again, this is the first video of 2025, so Happy New Year again. And I'm really excited to see what this year has in store for us. As Pat McAfee once said, be a friend, tell a friend something nice that might change their life. Be great this week.
Thank you.